Today we will discuss PIC microcontroller universal board, okay, which is used for doing the practicals. Okay, so as you can see, this particular board is having all the modules on single PCB. Okay, that we need to interface with the microcontroller for performing various practicals. Okay, so like 8051 microcontroller universal board, this board is also having all the modules. Okay, you can see same structure is there for this board, only IC is different. Okay, here you can see this particular IC, dual inline package IC, BIP 40 pin IC is used for doing practicals, and IC number is microchip PIC 18 family, PIC 18F4550. This particular IC is available for doing practicals on this particular universal board. Okay, so you can see green color IC base is there. Okay, with the notch you can remove this IC easily. You can lock and unlock this IC easily, so that you can replace this IC with other one. Okay, other IC. So this is the 40 pin IC, and here one dot is there, that is indicating that this is the first pin. Okay, so on the left hand side you will see 20 pins are there, and on the right hand side 20 pins are there. Okay, so these pins, okay, are connected with the IC base. Okay, this IC is connected, or it is assembled on IC base. Okay, it is not actually soldered to PCB, which is available for all available in this particular board. Okay, so why this is universal board? Because all the ports are taken out for making connection with different, for running the different applications, okay, or different practicals. Okay, so you can see here, this is the port A, port E, port C, port D, and port B. These five ports are taken out for making the connection. All these five ports are connected with 10-bit female connector. Okay, so which has 8 pins of IC, 8 pins of particular board, 8 pins of particular port, and remaining 2 pins are given for VCC and ground. For now, here in case of PIC microcontroller, we will consider it VCC is VDD and ground is what, VSS. So this is the terminology for PIC microcontroller, though it is here written VCC and ground. So consider VDD and VSS. So like this port B, all the ports are having 10-bit connector. Okay, now only related to port E. Port E is having only 3 pins. So total 5 pins will be in picture. Okay, 3 pins of port E, and remaining 2 are VCC and ground, or VDD VSS. Okay, so these 5 pins are only in the connection. Now this 10 pin connectors are, or can be connected with the 10-bit FRC male connector. Okay, so you have to use FRC male connector for making connection with any port that you want to make. Okay, so you can see 5 ports are there. Okay, it is connected with the crystal. Okay, 48 megahertz crystal is connected. So you can operate this particular microcontroller at various frequency by using configuration register, which is available for oscillator mode. Okay, so you can see this crystal is connected with one capacitor and resistor. Okay, okay, now to stabilize this, two capacitors are needed, and these are connected. So here you can see USB DIP switches are connected. Okay, now here if we see the power section, you can see two options are available. One is adapter power connection, and second is USB power connection. So through both you can apply power to this particular board. Okay, this is a common power section for all these modules. We can power up by using this particular power section. Okay, you have to use external 5 volt or 9 volt or 12 volt adapter for this, and USB supply you can apply. Okay, regulator IC is used here to regular to regulate this particular voltage which is coming from adapter to 5 volt. Okay, so all these can be worked with 5 volt supply. Okay? So here you can see two programming options are available. Okay, here you can see this particular programming option belongs to serial communication. So DB9 connector serial RS232 protocol is used for programming the microcontroller. And here another PIC-Kit2. PIC-Kit2 is we have to use for downloading our program, okay, into the microcontroller IC. So if I show you this PIC-Kit2 look like this. This is have inbuilt microcontroller, okay, and that is used for making or burning your program into IC. Okay, you can again connect with you can connect this PIC-Kit2, okay, with FRC 10 pin connector to this particular board. Okay, so you can see here is the connection. This is the 10 pin FRC or 10 pin connector is there. So through 10 pin FRC connector you can make the connection in between this PIC-Kit2 and microcontroller IC, okay, or with this particular board. This is the female connector and you have to use 10 pin FRC male connector. So remember that. So you have to use FRC connector, 10 pin FRC connector for making connection in this board, on this particular board. Okay. Another serial communication protocol is available for making serial communication with the other modules. Okay, like desktop or through serial communication we can transfer data. So this DB9 connector is connected. Here MAX232 IC is available. Okay, for making connection with the PIC 18F4550. Okay, and so that we can transfer data in serial communication. This is the asynchronous port that we use for transferring the data. Okay, so this is the programming option. This is the programming option. They will use this particular programming option through PIC-Kit2 for all the practicals. Okay, that all programs that we are going to download in the IC will do it through this PIC-Kit2 connection. Okay, PIC-Kit2 option. Okay, so here you can see LCD 16 by 2 is available on this board. Okay, they are open to make connection. So this is the LCD control port and this is the LCD data port. Okay, you can make connection to any two ports of microcontroller through FRC connector. Okay, so we can use any port for making connection. We can use port E as a control port always. Okay, and data port we can use any port B, port C and port D. So generally what we do, we use port E as a control port and port D as a data port. Okay. So here you have to connect this LCD control port with port E and LCD data port with port D. So through this we can send a signal to display anything on LCD 16 by 2. Okay. So here this is the buzzer relay section. Here buzzer is connected and relay is connected. So these two modules are connected internally, and this has internal connection with this particular microcontroller through PCB, and DIP switches are given for making them in the circuit or making them out of circuit. Okay, or we can connect this relay and buzzer through this DIP switches. We can disconnect this relay and buzzer through DIP switches. Okay, two switches are given for two modules. One is for buzzer and another for relay. Okay, now here you can see 4x4 keypad matrix as we have seen for 8051. Same keypad matrix is available on this particular board for making the connection. Now here again 10 pin connector is available for making connection with any port. Okay, so generally we use port B, okay, as a port B to keypad interfacing. For keypad interfacing, port B is generally used. Okay, So because all the port pins, maximum port pins are given for interrupt, so we are generating interrupt for microcontroller to keypad this 4 by 4 7 keypad matrix. Okay, 4 by 4 keypad matrix. So total 16 keys we can interface with the microcontroller. Okay, 16 keys are available with this particular board. Okay, next section is LED section. 8 LEDs are there that you can interface with the PIC microcontroller. So here again 10 pin connector is available, so you can make connection between this port and this LED section, okay, by FRC connect. Next section is DC motor section. Again, two motor outputs are given for this. So we can drive two motors, two DC motors we can connect to this particular section. Okay, and LM293D IC, which is acting as a driver IC for driving these motors. Okay, so any port you can use for driving the DC motors. Okay, this is the synchronous serial section. Here SPI protocol is interfaced and here I2C protocol is interfaced. Okay, you can see you can program the microcontroller for synchronous serial communication by using this particular section. Okay, and next section is what analog section. Here you can apply output of LM35 to PIC microcontroller as well as 0 to 5 volt analog signal through potentiometer you can apply to this big microcontroller. Okay, so for connecting this section DIP switches are given, so you can make it on for making the connection, you can make it off for disconnecting this section from the microcontroller. Okay, now two switches are again connected to this particular board. Okay, and these switches are connected internally. Okay, so here you can see switch 0 and switch 1. These two are connected internally. Okay. So these switches are connected to RB0 and RB1. Okay. And this particular buzzer is connected to RC1 and RC2. Okay. So we will discuss while doing practicals, okay, of PIC microcontroller on board. So these switches, as per the syllabus of our Savitribai Phule Pune University, we in the first practical we need to interface two switches, one buzzer, one relay, and 8 LEDs. Okay, and we have to perform as per the switch function. Okay, we want as per the syllabus we need to turn on this buzzer and relay when switch 0 is pressed. Okay, and LED blinking should be left to right. Okay, and when switch 1 is pressed this buzzer should be off, relay should be off, and LED blinking should start in opposite direction, that is right to left. Okay, so this kind of problem statement is available in our practical, okay, as per the university syllabus. Okay, so here you can see one resistor and capacitor is there. So if you want to run this particular microcontroller on chip oscillator, then you can connect this particular thing. But here we will use crystal oscillator for running the microcontroller. Okay, so you can see this reset switch is there. So hardware reset as well as through MPLAB we are going to apply software reset. So both options are available with us to reset the microcontroller. Okay, so here you can see if you are going for PIC programmer, okay, through this serial port, then we have to press this push button switch. Okay, then only this will be enabled. Otherwise, this PIC microcontroller PIC2, okay, will be used for programming the microcontroller. Okay, this is also called an in circuit system program. Okay, that ICSP, we can say that. Okay, so this is all related to PIC PIC 18 universal board that is available from Smart Logic Technologies. Okay, in our labs we have 10 boards and we can do practicals on it. So hope you have understand this particular board. Okay, you can use FRC cables for making the connection. So Thank you very much, okay, for giving your time. Okay, thank you.